Listen, even if you don't have a job, you might still be owed $1,000 plus right now, up to $2,500. So no job, no problem. You might still be owed right now. You don't need income to get paid for credit violations. This is the key. When it comes to your credit, a lot of times people want to boost the score, but what if I told you you might be entitled to $1,000 plus just off of credit violation? So here's the hidden cash that most people miss. They don't understand the power and the importance of the FCRA, the Fair Credit Reporting Act. So the Fair Credit Reporting Act puts it in a way that makes it so that every credit bureau is supposed to have fair credit reporting, hence the name. And they're supposed to have maximum possible accuracy. If they do not, there are violations that are in place that helps you protect your consumer rights. That's very important to know. So if it's things in place that helps you protect your rights, then it might be in your best interest to utilize these things. Otherwise, you're missing out on cash. And most people miss it, so don't feel bad, because it seems as though about 2 in 10 people actually qualify. I really think it's 3 out of 10, but just for safe numbers, let's just say 2 out of 10 people, 20% of the people qualify for up to $2,500 due to common errors. There are some common errors out there that are the very reason why you may be entitled to some money. So, what are some of the common errors? There are 10, but I'm going to give you a few in this video, and then I'll let you know exactly what you can do in order to see if you qualify. And then if you want assistance with that, we can help as well, just to make sure that you don't miss anything. But duplicate account. So what is a duplicate account? A duplicate account is an account that basically appears on your profile more than once, simply put. And it's the exact company, the exact same credit number, account number, the exact same balance, things of that nature. That's a duplicate account. There are also mixed info errors. This is a very common one, especially for those of you who have a name similar to someone else. So you may be a junior or a senior, and now you have something on your profile that says, hey, senior, but you're the junior, or junior and you're the third, or vice versa. Well, that's mixed info. And that mixed info could position you to qualify for up to $2,500. Very important. Then we got old accounts. A lot of these old negative accounts should be gone after 7 years, but if they're not, it's a good chance that you may qualify for what I just said, up to $2,500. So just one violation can be worth up to $2,500 in damages, depending on the amount of damages, but it could be up to $2,500 worth in damages to you. And this is not going to cost you a dime out of pocket, because the legal team covers everything and they get paid when you get paid. In other words, when you get paid, they're not getting paid from you. They're getting paid from the entity that had the violation on the report. So when they win the case, then they get paid through them, and then you get your money as well. So let's keep going. Now, when it comes to understanding real examples, here's another one that is a common error, and I didn't include it because these are real examples. I just get a first name just, for sake of protection of information. But Doris, Edison, Roger, real clients of mine who actually qualified for the compensation that I'm referring to. And their common error was the original creditor and the debt buyer were both reporting a balance due. Keyword, both reporting a balance due. So if they were both reporting a balance due, how's this an error? Well, if the original creditor sold it to a debt buyer, then that's a problem. That's a problem, because if they sold it, then they should not be still reporting it with them being the actual original creditor. It should just be the debt buyer that's reporting it. So that's a whole nother conversation. But if both are reporting it, then that's a common error. And all three of them had that similar scenario where the debt buyer was reporting, but the original creditor was also reporting it. And as a result, they're in position to qualify for that $25 or up to $2,500 because they're both reporting a balance due. And this happens to a lot of people. So I wanted to point this one out because this was the commonality amongst all of the people that were submitted. One of the ones that kept showing up was this one. The original creditor and the debt buyer are both reporting a balance. And if you look at your report, you may see that as well. You may see, oh, this collection company is reporting, but also the original creditor is reporting a balance. I wonder if I maybe do some compensation. It's very likely. So get with me and we can find out if that is the case. And if so, then, I hope you get exactly what's entitled to you. Now, here's some of the steps that you need to take in order to trigger a legal payout. Number one, you want to get your credit report at annualcreditreport.com. If you also want your scores, and my apologies if you can't see that full site, but if you also want your scores, I'll give you a link that you can pull your reports and your scores. You pull it for $1 basically, and then if you want to keep it, then you can choose to do so. But it's a $1 trial that allows you to get your reports and your scores. And once you pull those reports, we'll be able to take your PDF and scan for different things that may be going on your profile. However, if you want to take matters into your own hands, you can look for the red flags that I've covered in this video, and you can dispute those items via mail. Now, disputing alone does not lead to the compensation. Disputing calls them out on it and could potentially get things deleted. But if you want to take the next step and actually go through an actual case, a lawsuit, you can, of course, choose to try to do it yourself, or you can get with the legal team that's not going to charge you anything out of pocket and have them do it for you. The choice is yours. I just want to make you aware to what's going on, and then you do what you wish with that information. This is for education purposes only. I'm not a legal attorney or anything like that. I'm not claiming to be. I'm just giving you verbatim information that came directly from my legal team on common errors, and then they'll handle that aspect if you choose to get assistance. Now, if you want assistance, go ahead. You can put FCRA in the comments down below if you want the legal team to do a full review. And if you want to take it to the next level, I also help people get their PDFs or their credit report scanned by submitting it myself directly to my legal team, so that way they can find the exact errors. And I tell you the step-by-step instructions on what you need to do so you can submit it all inside of my Credit Cashflow Club, Credit Business University. Link should be available down below, and it positions you to earn while you learn. So say, for example, others who need help with their credit from an education standpoint. They want to understand the FCRA violations from an angle of knowing where or what steps to follow. Instead of you having to explain it to them, you can send them this video. You can send them to the group, and if you send them to the group, then you can get paid by them joining the group. It's pennies to get access to the group right now, depending on when you're watching this video, but you can get paid when they join the group, and now they're following the steps of understanding credit education and learning how to make money in the credit industry. And one of the first steps is seeing if they qualify for some type of compensation due to a violation. Not everybody qualifies, but even if you don't qualify, you can at least start positioning yourself to make money, earn income by helping others get access to the credit education and information that's available inside that private group. So hopefully this helped you in some way, shape, form, fashion, raise your awareness, or even potentially put you in position to get some compensation from some of those FCRA violations. Comment FCRA down below if you want the next steps, or click the link down below if you want to take it to the next level. Mr. Smith signing out. Salute.